2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, DA, take it away.
Well, LeBron,
he can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. Here are the five for the Clippers. The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at center. And for the Lakers, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's LeBron in at the three spot.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. And despite a fair amount of turnover, the Clippers have made the playoffs 7 out of the last 8 years.
I am so surprised. When you lose Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan, you expect a complete rebuild. But the team stayed competitive throughout, and now they're well positioned into the future.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Williams kicks to Beverly. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's George, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Passes it to James. Davis with it, defended by George. And the rejection by Harrell. Beverly dishes to Williams. That one, no good. Great D that time from Davis. James finds Green. Back to James. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And James gets it to go.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
Up top, Leonard, guarded by Kuzma. Kuzma against Leonard. Green with the block. LeBron outside. And James throws it down.
They're at their best when LeBron pushes. His aggressiveness raises the level of this team.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. And you know what, Smitty? One of the best shot blockers among wings, Danny Green.
You know, he's a chase-down artist in transition. He does not give up on plays at all. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Rondo kicks to Green. Here's Davis. Here's Kuzma. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up two.
And gotta feel helpless at times if you're the defense. Kuzma just fantastic at converting despite their best effort.
Williams against Green. Williams passes to Harrell. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
Count that bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Williams dishes to Harrell. He kicks to Beverly. Back to Harrell. In the corner, George with it. 5 on the clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
It's good. And it's 6 points for Kyle Kuzma.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
George against LeBron. Pass to Beverly over Rondo. Rondo with some nice D.
to be able to deliver in a moment like that.
And you see his teammates love it. They love it.
How about that shot to beat the clock? That one covered some distance.
And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers ahead, leading by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Now you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Cook. JaVale McGee is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Stolen by Zubac. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. That's tipped and stolen by Cousins. To the paint, here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Beverly. Unable to get that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. On the wing, Daniels. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Cousins inside, working on Zubac, and stolen by Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
DeMarcus Cousins made sure that one went down. High percentage dunk for DeMarcus.
Clippers trail by 9.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. Got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
Shamet with the steal. To the inside. McGee with the block. There's 1:17 left in the first half. And with Cousins last year, you know, Greg, he came back with a bit of a minutes restriction.
And Kevin, time will tell just how full a recovery Cousins can make. But last year went how he hoped it would with regards to taking a year to get things right and be in a good situation.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Cousins. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. Bradley's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Cook. Harrell finds Leonard from deep three-point range, and Davis pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Kuzma, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And Kuzma slams it in.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shamet kicks to Harrell. Here's Green. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
JaMychal Green with the height and the bounce to do some damage inside.
Pass to Bradley. Here's Davis. Yep, that one goes in there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Avery Bradley applying the heat. You can see why he's been first team all defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 10. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there in the stratosphere. Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the board. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, lately we have seen star players changing teams more often. Shorter contracts, player options. Smitty, is there any downside to any of that?
You know, I think the downside is from a fan standpoint, you get invested in a player and he's moved in like 2 or 3 years. I think it should be where if a player wants to sign a longer-term contract with the organization, that should be a rule in play. But right now with these shorter contracts and player options, there's going to always be a lot of movement.
So for the Clippers right now, they're down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the small forward position. And here are the Clippers now, down by 12. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
The craftiness of Lou Williams, able to create separation off the dribble.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
The pass to Leonard. Kicks to George. To the left wing. Down low.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
George passes to Williams, and that one good.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubats is checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
And right there, you see an underrated aspect to Cousins' game. Terrific instincts, senses the open man.
Passes it to Zubac. George looking over the floor. Pass to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac. The shot will not fall. And the Lakers going the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Well, the suitors didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still wary of his health. Ended up having to take another one-year contract, this time with the Lakers. Cousins, though, still hoping to show he's a franchise-caliber player.
And that one falls for Davis.
I love the continued development for Anthony Davis. The three-pointer, his ball handling. Last season, a career high in assists.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Bradley's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Quinn Cook. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Landry Shamet's checked in for Williams.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And you were just talking about Davis's ball handling ability. It used to always be one dribble and up.
Yeah, because he has so much length, and that's all he needed to score over the top. Now you see him handling it like a guard and going around people, and also able to change speeds and read the defense better.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Green's checked in.
We've watched Cousins for a while. I love the way he plays with emotion, but it has to be under control.
Zubac finds Beverly. A floater and the wide open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
LeBron against Green. Left side, Bradley. Cousins, the pass to Davis. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
With that great length, quick off the floor, AD rising above to knock it in from mid-range.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
You know, perimeter scoring more important than ever. However, Anthony Davis, an elite scorer who still gets it done inside.
Rondo against Beverly. He kicks it to Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Lakers leading by 12. LeBron outside. Here's Cousins. That shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Beverly. That one goes. Count it. Beverly's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Leonard with the steal. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Beverly.
You see the quickness of Beverly, blinding speed in the inside.
Here's LeBron. Green with the rebound. Now Beverly. Here's Leonard. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers lead by 8. Live from the... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Left side, Leonard. Pass to Beverly. Fires for 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And that one's good, Janet.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
It's Davis on the wing. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Paul George, he's checked in for Green. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. And a wide open look for James. Misses, and he wants that one back.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Davis, good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And that's 12 points for Davis.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
LeBron with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Now here's Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
And he's good on the second. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Kuzma outside. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
A tremendous floor spacer. Danny Green has that sniper's mentality.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 9. 1:57 left in the fourth. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
Clippers trail by 8. 1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, George. Back to Beverly from downtown, and the rejection by LeBron. Harold. Rondo looking over the floor. To the middle. Davis finds Kuzma. Count the basket. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
Here's Beverly. LeBron grabs the miss. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Lakers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. And you know know they feel good, giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And here's George for three. The Lakers with the rebound. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Kuzma inside. He's covered by Leonard. Outside, Green. Here's Davis. The layup off target. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step, ability to win at home, and they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Anthony, an impressive win, and it seemed like a collective effort out there tonight.
Guys came in and stepped up and played tremendously. So I just go out there and play with all my energy and everything I had in me and leave it out on the floor, and I'm glad we got the win.
Hey, Anthony, thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you, man.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.